What is up, gamers? FCast and Chill here. So I know it's been a little while since my last video, but that's just because I've been grinding CoX pretty much in all my free time. I guess you could say I'm eating, sleeping, and breathing CoX. Literally all I've been doing other than working and working out and spending time with my wife is doing solo CMs. And we're gonna show the loot that I've gotten from those. I've knocked out 750 solo CMs now, and it's actually a little crazy. Yeah, I think I've put in like over 200 hours since my last video already, which is about a month ago, and I've actually crossed the 700 hour total CoX mark if you count the time I spent learning and doing normals. So we're gonna dive right into it. This is the collection log that I had last time we had a video, and so you can see here I'm still missing 3 purples, the Ancestral Top, T-Bow, and Elder Maul, and of course the pet. And then here's the loot tracker from last time. I have my 200 or so normals along with my 500 CMs, and I had just crossed the 1.3 bill threshold, so I'm actually at the point where I could buy a T-Bow now if I wasn't playing Iron Man, but you know, that's all good. So we're just gonna kick it off. But before I get into showing you the loot from the next 250 kills, I have a couple extremely small optimizations that I've made, and I just want to show those to you guys. So the way the loot works from Chambers of Xeric is that you get points for everything you do in the raid, and dealing damage gives you a lot of points. You can see my point total there kind of at the top right of the screen. And you know, for a solo CM that's deathless, you get approximately 60,000, maybe a little more. And those points determine how likely you are to get a unique item, a purple. And so what I've done is I found a couple things I can do to squeeze out just a little bit more points from each kill count. So the first thing here is Vespula. So as you're attacking Vespula, and just as the portal dies here, you can actually get one shot in on Vespula itself. So you can see here, as I kill that portal, my points are at 19.5k. And then I shoot Vespula one more time as it dies, and then I get an extra 200 or so points. So, you know, it is 867,000 points for a purple on average, so 200 really isn't meaningful. But, you know, at the end of the day, like, if I do 5 CMs, that's an extra 1,000. So if I do, like, what, over 4,000 CMs, that's an extra purple. So might as well try to get it where I can, you know, anything to make this grind quicker. One other place I found that you can get more points is actually at Vasa. So when you're fighting Vasa, these crystals that, you know, when he goes to the crystal and generates health, you can attack the crystals, and those things are just like balloons that are ready to be popped, filled with points. So what you want to do actually is you want to do as much damage to crystals as possible. Now, you know, if you're getting a really fast kill and going for a PB or something, then it probably makes more sense to just focus Vasa down. But as you can see here, you know, Vasa's almost dead, and I actually just stop shooting here and run straight to this crystal. So you could actually start attacking the crystal before he even gets there. And I'm just doing this to squeeze out a little bit more points. These crystals have very low defense, and so if you just go and attack them as much as possible, you can get a bit more points per hour than if you ignored them. It's honestly pretty negligible, but you know, every little bit helps when you're going dry for T-Bow like I am. So with that said, we're just going to get right into it and start showing the loot from those next 250 kills. Alright, and here at 510 kill count, we got our first purple of the video, another arcane scroll. Again, worst purple out there, but still something. And we got another twisted kit here. This is actually number 9 for me, which is a little funny because really you only need 3 of these to fully color your ancestral, but it's cool to see them stack up in the collection log, I guess. All right, and here at 532, we got a Dragon Hunter crossbow. This is my second, I believe. It's actually worth quite a bit, so pretty good for making some bond money, but yeah, just another dupe. And only 5 kill count later here, we got some ancestral legs. This is number 2 as well. This one's actually pretty nice. You can see it's worth about 140 million or so. This was before Virtus came out, so maybe that's down a bit now, but yeah, still pretty nice. And yet another one of my favorite purple, an Arcane Prayer Scroll. And we got another Twisted Kit here at 554. I believe that's number 10 now. And yet another Ancestral Legs here at 565. I believe that's my 6th piece of Ancestral, and I still don't have the top, but you know, more bond money at least. I'm really starting to get that bank value up, which is, I guess, a nice consolation for going this dry for the things I actually want, but we're just gonna keep going. And here we have another Dex Prayer Scroll. I'd love to see it. More bond money. Yeah, just getting those Prayer Scroll numbers up and up. And another Dragon Hunter crossbow. Wow. I guess it's nice. I'm getting some pretty valuable purples, but yeah, it's kind of annoying. I just keep getting dupes over and over again when there's 3 purples I still don't have. But we're just gonna keep grinding. And here we are at 607 kill count. I got a Dex Scroll and another Twisted Kit. It's actually a really rare thing to happen. It's around 1 in like 1100 or so to get a Twisted Kit and another purple. So over twice as rare as getting a T-bow actually, which kind of depressing, but that's okay. We're gonna keep grinding. And somehow we got another Twisted Kit at 633. You know, these things are supposed to be 1 in 75, but I'm definitely getting a lot more than that. And then 2 kill count after that Twisted Kit, I got yet another Dragon Hunter crossbow, so that is number 4 now. Again, way more bond money. And 653, another Arcane Prayer Scroll. Less than 100 to go now till we hit the 750 mark. And we got a back-to-back Arcane Prayer Scroll, another one at 654. I think this is only my 2nd time actually getting back-to-back purples, and both times it's been Prayer Scrolls, so, you know, just my luck, but we're gonna keep going. And yet another Prayer Scroll here. This time it's yet another Arcane. We're now at 688 kill count, and we got another Twisted Buckler, another dupe. It's kind of wild. With the purples I have left, you know, it's about a 1 in 10 chance every time I get a purple to get a unique, but certainly isn't working out that way for me. And again, you know, each of these kill counts takes 45 minutes or so, a little more than that to do, so it's starting to wear on me a little bit, but I'm still holding out hope. I'm gonna get some good shit soon. Another Twisted Kit at 695. Gonna have so much Ancestral recolors, it's gonna be ridiculous, but first I need to get some more Ancestral. Okay, this is actually wild. This is another Twisted Kit at 699. These things are 1 in 75, and I'm coming up on 15 of them now? Like, what the hell is going on? This is where all my luck's going. It's going into Twisted Kits instead of the stuff that matters. And right after that, for the big 700, I got yet another Arcane Prayer Scroll. I'd just love to see it. And then just a few kill count later at 703, we got another Dex Prayer Scroll. Money, I guess. What the hell? Another Twisted Kit. I don't even have words for this anymore. This is just insane. And then we got another Dex Scroll here. I'm getting more purples, it's just they're all garbage. Alright, and we actually got back-to-back purples yet again, and wouldn't you know it, it's 2 prayer scrolls again, just like I dreamed of. Oh shit, that's back-to-back-to-back. Okay, that's actually wild. 3 purples in a row is super crazy. Too bad, you know, Din's is one of the least value purples other than Arcane. It's worth like 10 mil or something, but still kind of cool to say I got 3 purples in a row, but yeah, we're just gonna keep grinding it out. T-Bow soon, surely. Alright, we're at 728 kill count now, and we're back with everybody's favorite purple, another Arcane Scroll. I'm gonna open my own monastery with all these prayer scrolls or something. Edgeville's gonna have some competition. And there is 749 kill count, so we got 1 more here. We're just gonna show this last Olm. Actually almost died there, but we're all good. Just gonna wrap this guy up and see if we can end on a high note, because it's been a little bit of a dry streak since we got our last purple. And here we go. Nope, another white light. It looks like we're ending on with some uncut gems, which is actually kind of nice because I'm gonna go chop all these up and I should have 99 crafting in the bank now. Guess I'm not going to be able to get that impling, but yeah, let's go check it out. Let's check the total loot counter. Let's see where we're at, check the collection log, and check some stats out. So first I'm going to pull up my collection log and let's see what we're at now. So here we go. You can see we have a lot of stuff now. It looks like we're at a total purple count of 54, with 36 of those being prayer scrolls, and we actually got no new items in this 250 kill count, so still missing all the same things we were before. We do have 15 twisted kits now somehow, which is wild. But yeah, all we got from this 200 plus hours of CoX was some GP, and I guess that's going to fund a lot of bonds, and also I guess the giveaway that I mentioned before when I finally do get T-Bow. But yeah, a little disheartening. It's all good though. I mean, life is CoX. I'm gonna just keep grinding. We're gonna, you know, get this bow. Yeah, let's look at the loot tab and see where we're at here. So this loot tab shows 2.18 bill GP, and I actually have a couple kills after the 750. I didn't quite screen cap it right at the right time, but no new purples. So yeah, we got over 2 bill. We went from 1.3 bill all the way up to 2.18. So I guess almost 900k, or I mean 900 mil in these 250 kill counts, which, you know, isn't terrible, but still no bow. We're still going to be grinding for it. Yeah, kind of wild. Again, I want to call out, you know, if you are interested in watching part of the grind and making it so that I don't die of boredom, I do stream occasionally, and I basically solely streaming CMs, so feel free to drop by and hang out. My Twitch is in the description. But yeah, let's do some stats now and see how unlucky I am. Alright, so we are almost right at 49.9 million points total now, and that's including my normal CoX as well as my CMs. And so that actually gives me an 81.2% chance of having T-Bowed by now. So what that means is if 1,000 people did as much CoX as I have, then 812 of them would have T-Bow by now. So I'm kind of in that unlucky 188 group. But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be the unluckiest guy out of the 1,000, right? Surely I'll get it before too long. And then let's see some other math. So my expected number of purples now would be 57.5. But I'm actually only at 54. So again, kind of unlucky, but not too crazy. Just, you know, 3.5 purples behind where I should be. And then also on prayer scrolls with my 54 purples, you would expect me to have about 31 prayer scrolls, but I actually have 36. So getting pretty fucked there too. But, you know, again, I'm not going to let it get me down. I am going to keep grinding here. You know, one of two things is going to happen. I'm going to get that T-bow and that ancestral top, or I'm going to be known as the psycho who did 2,000 CMs with a Bofa and Trident. So we're going to find out. But I think that's it for now. You know, if you want me to make more frequent videos, like I can, let me know in the comments. You know, I do wish I had more time to video edit, but that does cut into my time, you know, killing Olm. And you guys probably don't want to see updates every 100 kills or something. I feel like that'd be kind of boring. But just let me know in the comments if you have any feedback. I plan on waiting till I hit 1,000 to make my next video, or, you know, if I get T-bow before then. But again, you know, I really appreciate the support from you guys. I do have some fun stuff planned for after I finish this terrible, terrible grind, but it's taking a little bit longer than I hoped. So hopefully the good luck will roll in before too long, but you know, I'm still hopeful. So I'm just gonna try to keep pumping out as much as I can without it getting in the way of my job or marriage, and just hope for the best. But yeah, I really appreciate the support from you guys. And again, check me out on Twitch if you want to hang out and watch me do some CMs. But I will be back before too long. Hopefully I'll get the T-bow really soon, and we'll talk then. Oh, and one more thing, you know, if anyone from JagX is listening, you know, you're talking about some CoX changes, I would really like it if you considered, you know, reducing the scroll rate from CMs, because it's a little crazy. You know, give it the hard mode Tob treatment where you lowered the Avernic rate there for other purples. I think CoX definitely could use something like that from CMs. Or, you know, at least make it so once you get a 2k cape, any purples that you don't have, you know, maybe you should up the rate on those a little bit just until you get the first one. But I don't want to sound too desperate here. But anyway, yeah, for real now, I'm out. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you all later.